Hey, there you are. Welcome to the Kelissa in the Morning Show. I'm Jay Parker sitting in with your host, Kelissa Bass, and we are so proud to be with you this morning. So on behalf of Kelissa Bass and the Kelissa in the Morning Show, we want to say,
good morning, my darling.
So crazy.
I know. Thank you for tuning in to the Kelissa in the Morning Show, and we are broadcasting our first episode live from the Next Generation Youth Center located on the campus of the Fountain of Hope. And we're so excited that you decided to join us today.
Yeah.
Not just on radio, but also on
video. Woo, woo, woo.
So we are so excited to be doing this. We have our own set at a remote location.
Absolutely.
And this is it's exciting,
right?
Right.
Yeah,
really
I'm excited.
I know. So.
I want to say hi to our engineer.
That's right.
The effervescent Skywalker.
Right.
Sky, are you still effervescent? I guess he is. He's still effervescent.
Yes, he is.
So we got an awesome show lined up for
yes,
you
we do.
today. But before we get in tune with the show, we want to thank our sponsors, Next Generation Youth Center and Next Generation Outreach.
That's right. Thank you.
Houses of Peace and Restore Life, headed by Pastor Danny Iverson. And, of course, the Fountain of Hope, where the executive director is Pastor Martin Potraz.
Yes.
And A Step Above.
And A Step Above.
Where it's all about you. They have washers,
dryers,
sofas,
and chairs.
Yes, they do. So we are so excited.
There we are.
We had big vision.
Yes.
Kelissa brought big vision to the Kelissa in the Morning Show. And tell us what your vision was.
Well, the vision was to become a community resource community connection source for the show, in which I would like for people to be able to listen to our show on a daily basis and find out what's going on in the community that's relevant to helping them in their lives.
Right. Yeah.
So there'll be an array of things we're talking about, as well as information that we bring you. But I just wanted to be a more positive and helping people to build themselves up,
right,
do something better in their lives.
Right. So we'll be including additional segments on the show.
That's right.
To focus on the west side of Atlanta.
Right.
The west side is growing really, really fast, and the city's got a lot of plans for it in regards to redevelopment and revitalization.
That's right.
They're doing some things with the school system. We got the new dome coming in, the Mercedes-Benz dome, and so it's going to be a great transition.
The transition is already great, right?
Yeah.
And I like the fact that we can, get people to tune in for pertinent information.
Right. Absolutely.
About what's going on in their lives. And being a community connection source, there's so many things going on that people don't know. And now we're making it possible so that you can not only tune in on the radio, but you can also go to your phone and click on iHeartRadio or Love860.com and find out what's the news for today.
Right. Absolutely.
Or you go on the web. I mean, it's so accessible, and there's so many platforms that we're going to be on. It's just exciting.
Right.
It's really exciting.
So we're going to be able to pre-record shows, video and audio, so you can tune in. You can find out what's going on in areas like Grove Park, and what do they call it, Bankhead Highway, which goes to Hollowell, and find out exactly what's going on. Like this weekend we had a Super Bowl party hosted by Danny Iverson's Shalom House.
Right.
So they started out with a church service right there at Paradise Baptist Church. Then they broke, and then we went to each Shalom House. We watched the game. Oh my gosh, we watched the game.
Rise up!
We love you, Falcons.
I know, right?
We love you, man. You man. Yeah, you
That's
went
right.
far, but next year we're not going to have more of
outside.
the same. We're going to win next year.
That's
We're
right.
going all the way next year again.
That's right.
And so we did that. And so that was Celebrate Grove Park, and they have that every month.
Every month.
Yeah.
And I think that's good. And now that you mention that, let's talk about another program that's going to be going on this weekend.
Once a month
church, hosted by Martin Portraz, and it'll be here on the campus of Fountain of Hope. And you have got to come and be a part of this. We're actually going to be doing a live broadcast as well.
Right. Yeah.
Before the service starts, just to get people to come out. So you want to make sure that you tune in and get all this good information, I mean, they're going to be doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that we bring that information to you as it comes to us, because we are your community connection source.
Absolutely. And it's going to be right here on the campus of Fountain of Hope. We're going to begin our live remote at 8 a.m.
Right.
for an hour. So it's going to be 8 to 9, and it's going to, of course, be through Love 860, Atlanta's Inspirational Talk Radio. and the Fountain of Hope is going to just roll out everything that they have to offer for the community.
That's right. And an array of services and food boxes and live entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're going to have
a band.
Yeah, it's going to be great. They're giving out coats for those who need coats. So if you know somebody out there that needs a coat, we still have a couple more months of frigid weather. It's kind of spotty here in Atlanta. It's 70 degrees one day, 20 degrees the next.
Exactly.
But we still need coats. We need coats, long johns, hats, scarves, gloves, things like that. Bring them on down here, and so we can give them out on Saturday.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, and if you know someone that is struggling and come and get them those articles. They have haircuts. They have manicures. What else?
They got hairstyles for women.
Yeah.
Braids.
Yeah.
Haircuts for children, men. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, they have health screening.
Right.
Oh, so many things. What else is there?
There's HIV testing, and it's very discreet and private. So, you know, they'll preserve your dignity. But if you know that you need to have a screening, come and get a screening.
That's right.
High blood pressure checks.
Right.
The whole 9 yards. They have it all right here.
They even have something for diabetes as well.
Yeah, and a diabetes screening as well.
So there's so many things going on, and we want to definitely make sure that you know that it's available, and it's here. They do this every month. Yeah, and it starts 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday. This coming Saturday. That's right. So bring your children, your grandma, moms, dads. I mean, tell everybody about it.
Just a celebration of the West Side.
That's right.
Yeah,
and I think that's good. We need that.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's not just for the needy. It's for people that live in the area and want to commune with their community. Get to know people. Get to know your neighbors. Yeah. So they have this awesome music truck where it's a plug-and-play truck. You plug your big speaker, your amps, your guitars, your bass, and then they just have an all-out concert.
Right.
So you need to come on out.
The feel is like, oh, I'm at a concert. Yeah. It was really cool.
Yeah. And it's awesome. And there'll also be a sermon by I believe Danny Iverson is preaching.
Again? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
And so he's great. So if you're a Christian, come on out. You know, it's going to be good.
And if you're not, come on out.
Yeah. And if you're a champion of change in the community, come out, because we'd like to interview you.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing some interviews, and we'd love to get you on the air and find out what it is you can do and how you can help with what's going on here.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a great thing going on here.
Yeah, there'll be a volunteer table. If you want to sign up to volunteer, come and sign up. You can volunteer either here, or you can volunteer your service or product that you either have or whatever you're doing. You know, just come and help the community.
That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So you know, this being our first video.
Yes.
You know, so we're talking on the radio like we always do, but we're having a hard time with this little camera here.
Right.
Do I look at the camera now, or do I look over at you?
Look at the camera. Pretty excited, but I just believe that it will be so, like, as we move forward in the days to come, we'll be comfortable, you know, with our cameraman and know how to look at the camera or however.
Like this.
I know, right?
Yeah, like that. And so we want to thank AIU too. This is not a promo for AIU, but we want to thank AIU for providing to us interns.
Yeah, that's right.
And so as we go, bear with us. It'll become more and more professional.
Yes, it will.
And but right now, you're looking at the technical support staff right now, us two right here. So sometimes it's kind of, you know, that could have been better, Jay.
Put it together.
We're
getting it together.
Yeah,
right.
We're getting it together. But we want to talk about what you can do to be a champion of change in your area. First, you can start by buying your book.
My book. Yes, go to my website, www.kelissabass.com, and there are two books. Mining for Success, which is a workbook, 7 Keys to Achieving Any Goal or Dream.
Right.
And then there's an autobiography called Behind Closed Doors, and it's about my life as an abused child and the things I went through in a cult and how I escaped, and it just kind of, it's refreshing to know that today I can use that as an asset to help someone else. So if anyone is struggling or feel like you can't get over this or you can't get over that, read my book. You can get over it. If I can get over it, you can get over it.
If she can do it,
if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, so you got to get those books, and I'd love for you to go to Amazon and leave me a rating. I have a 5-star rating so far, and you know, of course, let's keep it up there.
Great book, great couple of books. Yeah, and so of course, before we do anything, we got to change our mind about a thing.
That's right.
And that's what you did. You decided one day, you know what? I am not going to take this anymore.
I am not going to live like this.
That's right.
And you have to decide to change the image of how you see yourself, and that's when life starts to yield something different.
Right. Yeah.
And so that's my goal and my mission, is to just help change the images.
Change agent.
Exactly.
So be a change agent in training.
That's right.
Change. Okay, so.
And I love it.
Yeah. So we are the captains of our own destiny.
That's right.
And so, you know, God gave us dominion down here, so he said, y'all can do what y'all want, just go ahead and let me in on it, and he would direct our path.
That's right.
And so
he's given us the creative ability to do this, and as long as we keep on expecting or wanting someone else to do it for us, then we're not operating in the divine power that he has given us.
Right, yeah.
And he already said that we were created in his image and in his likeness.
Right.
So you need to be operating in that.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So those things that you want to do, man, just include God in it. Do it.
That's right.
You know, or take the what did I heard a word yesterday about Peter stepping out of the boat, and he said, wasn't anything going to happen. Peter wasn't going to walk on water until he got his dinghy out the boat.
Right.
You know?
So you have to take that first step. But
yeah.
God will help you. The God within will help you to realize that and to know that he is always there with you.
Yeah.
Always, you know. And so, you know, it's just a great thing to know that being here at the Fountain of Hope and seeing all the things that they're doing here, all the services they're providing, you know, not only I feel like are they feeding the outer man, but also the inner man.
Right. Yeah,
that's important.
It is, and the Fountain of Hope is such a welcome, refreshing entity in the community. Do you know that they feed 18 to 20,000 souls every single month? Every month they do that.
And when I first heard about it, I thought, why haven't I heard about this?
Right.
This is something that should be breaking news.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And they start their day out with the gathering, where they gather and they fellowship. You know, and they fill each other up. It's the most amazing thing.
It really is, but you know, it all starts at the head. Because if the head's not on right, then you can't operate.
Right.
Not that you're not going to have issues,
right?
But you can deal with them.
Right.
And then the head determines how we deal with them, how peacefully we deal with them,
right?
How honestly, how, you know, it just all starts at the head. And so when I came here and began to get to know Pastor Martin, I realized that that's what makes this place tick.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then there's Pastor Drew.
Yes. Oh.
What a powerful fella.
Yes.
Oh my God, y'all have to come out. It was just to meet Pastor Martin and Pastor Drew. Matter of fact, Pastor Drew is going to bless us with his presence on the show.
Yeah.
So we create a segment for Pastor Drew, and Pastor Drew is going to dream build with you, our listener audience.
That's right. Dream building with Drew, and you can catch that on Wednesdays. The segment starts tomorrow on our platform, and so hey. Let's chime in and listen and see what he has to offer. I think it's going to be great.
Right, absolutely, it's going to be great, and it's going to be called Dream Building with Drew.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so we want our listening audience to know that we are definitely working to bring you something great coming from the Kelissa in the Morning Show, your community connection source. And
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So let's take a break.
Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, you're listening to the Kelissa in the Morning Show. Don't touch that dial, because we'll be right back.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't you do it.
Okay. Where are we going next?
Hey,
Hey, yeah, thanks, man. I just thought to turn my phone on. but we'll now let's keep it the way it is, and we'll do the next one Skype Live. Okay, that sounds good. So can we communicate by phone or email during this show? Yeah. Let's eat. Sounds good. Okay. Okay, so just text is good, right? Okay, sounds good. Thanks. That was communication with our engineer there at 11860. So this being our first one, there's a little technical difficulty coming from the station and on our end. So
yeah.
So we had to go ahead and communicate like really quick. Matter of fact, I need to turn my ringer off, don't I?
Yeah.
So, but there's a lot of things going on. We're still wanting coats. We need coats for the warm-up for winter coat drive. And so if you have a coat that you aren't using, can't use,
right.
maybe it's too big, too small for you, go ahead and take it to either Allen Temple AME Church, the Dogwood Ranch Library,
yes.
Restore Life there at Paradise Baptist Church, and let's get these coats.
That's right.
Yeah. And we're also starting this week of having a day where you can come and get a coat if you need one, and we'll announce that in another segment.
That's right. Always available, and a number.
Right.
You definitely. If it's something that you need, just call. Just call.
Absolutely.
And I mean, with everyone that's collaboratively working together, you know, it's good to know that you can point a person here or there.
Right.
So you can't say, well, let's just wait till next month and come back.
Yes.
That's pointless to me.
All right, we're ready.
All right.
We're ready to serve the community in any way that we
That's
can.
right.
So let us know how we can be better, and we will. So I guess you can.
Any ideas?
Yeah, any ideas? We're welcome.
That's right. Well, welcome back to the Kelissa in the Morning Show.
Yeah, we're sitting here with Kelissa Bass.
That's right.
Talking about what we're doing in the community and what we see you doing in the community.
Yes.
And so, if you want to give us a call, what's the Kelissa's number? Kelissa Bass.
734-646-5513.
Call the show.
Yes.
If you have any input, let us know.
That's right.
And so, and we'll send it to the powers that be.
And what you'd like to see or hear on the show.
Right.
I mean, because you know when you turn on the TV and if you turn on the radio, what it is that you're looking for, what you would like to hear.
Right, absolutely.
You know, suggestions for segments, that would be great as well.
Right.
You know, perfect.
Yeah, and if you have any independent artists that have inspirational music that they're doing,
that's right.
You know, send them our way, and we'll try to give them some exposure.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, we will give them some exposure.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, we can't promise, but you know, you know, you got to like really know how to sing and stuff.
Well,
you know. So, but yeah, so we there are a lot of goals that we have going into 2017. What are some of your goals?
To have the best community connection talk show in the country.
Yeah, well, that's mine too.
It's a big goal.
Yeah.
You know, and just to be a better person, to do more affirmations, to increase my awareness.
Right.
And then help other people.
Right.
You always want something, but what are you willing to give?
Right. And you know what? That is so funny that you said that. What are you willing to give? Because a lot of times we're challenged. We'll say, "Oh yeah, girl. If you need anything, just give me a call." And when they call, what do?
Do not answer your phone.
You go into your phone and you go, DNA, do not answer. Don't
talk.
do that.
Right, right.
Be ready at the drop of a dime because people need you and you need people.
That's right.
And so the next time that you need someone.
And right here in this community, we can make a difference.
Absolutely.
I know we can. I just believe we can.
Yeah, we can.
You know?
And we do when we put our efforts out there.
That's right.
If you have something to give, then give it, and give it freely. The Bible says that when you give or you loan money, he said, give it expecting it not to ever come back to you.
Right.
You know?
And sometimes we have a hard time with that one,
Yeah.
but we can always, if you start out wrong, you can always go back and change it.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Forgiveness is key.
Yeah, and do what you can.
And understand it. And
Yeah.
it doesn't just have to be money. It could be service
Right.
that you render, because money is not our supply. Technically, it's a medium of exchange, but
Right.
I think we have to change our thinking about money as well.
Yeah, God is our source.
And to know God is always, I am is our source.
Yeah.
And so we have to know that everything good is unlimited.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's what
Him.
God is.
Yeah. And he says the answer to every prayer is yes and amen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times we don't ever see the fruition of our prayer because we give out on faith.
We give out on faith, and,
Yeah.
and we already, every day, I think, we use our creative abilities, but not knowing that, like we say, if I'm going to go to the store, then you get in your car and you go to the store. That's a form of creation. You actually did that. So if we could take it, or you say you're depressed. Okay, well then don't feel bad if at the end of the day you're like, why am I depressed? You
'Cause you
created
said it.
that. You said it. And just like our Creator said, let there be light, and there was light. We have to get to the point where we know that our creative ability is really working and has always been working.
And it's unlimited.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, it's unlimited.
Right.
It's just like a child. A parent chastising a child. Be careful how you chastise your children and what you say to them during that moment.
That's right.
Because they will take that thing and they will believe it. I've heard mothers say in the grocery store, you ain't no good. You're not any good. Oh, you're just like your dad.
Mm-hmm.
He's no good. You're not
or
going to be any
stupid,
good. Stop speaking that into your children.
That's right.
Yeah, stop that.
Because they're little sponges, and,
Mm-hmm.
and you only have a window of time to put everything good that you can in them.
Right.
And so,
Yeah, we're creative beings.
That's right, we are. And we have these little people, our future generations, that we need to make sure that we're cultivating and training and
Right.
filling them with love.
Right.
The love that they need. Because God is love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our Creator's love.
And so are we. We're made in His image.
That's right.
We are built to praise Him, to give Him everything that He's due, which is honor, praise, and glory, and to create life.
Right.
He told us to go and create life.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So but we don't do that. We with our mouth we create death.
Oh my goodness.
And so we need to stop that, especially around our children.
And towards one another.
Yeah, because we're seeing the fruit of our lips on the streets right now, out here today.
Exactly.
Why is that boy out there with his hands halfway
Oh
hanging
my
down?
goodness! I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
I said it's some kind of way. We need to rally around our youth. And who told you that it was okay to wear your pants sagging?
Yeah.
Where did you get that from? And,
Right.
and try to change, the image that they see,
Right. Yeah.
so that they can love and respect themselves.
Yeah.
They don't get it. They don't know it. They don't know how to do it. And so many of our leaders are not actually helping with that.
Right.
area.
They're doing it too.
Oh, well, yeah. Sure.
They're doing it too. And so it's just I look at that and I just go, wow, how outlandish we've gotten, and how lax we've gotten in the training of our children.
That's right.
But you'll see a child that knows better, because when he comes around certain people, they'll pull their pants
their
up.
pants
So
up.
they know the right thing to do, but we don't reinforce that.
That energy, they feel it like, oh.
Yeah, he's not going to put up with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we really need to rally around our children.
And we
support
are.
our teachers.
It's nice to bring these topics up, but I'm about what can we do to change it? What can we do to help it? Because I always said that I do not want the Kelissa in the Morning Show to be like mainstream media.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't want to turn on Kelissa in the Morning Show and we've got all this bad stuff to say and scaring the death out of old people and with all these stories, and so it should be something positive, and that's the route I want to go. Kind of, what is it that I can get from the show as far as inspiration or to help me better my life or to change the direction that I'm going, And that's really what I want the Kelissa in the Morning Show to be about. So, everyone else already has all that other who got killed, what fire broke out.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they have all that. This show here is going to be focused on making the world better.
Right. Yeah.
And you start out with the people around you,
right.
making it better.
Yeah.
You know?
So we want you to be in your car, tune into the Kelissa in the Morning Show going, yeah, I'm going to get lifted up today. I'm not feeling really good this morning, or maybe there's something heavy on my heart, but maybe I can turn on the Kelissa in the Morning Show and hear something that will lift me up.
That's
and
right.
So that's what we're going to be and what we are.
That's who we are.
Yeah. And the personality of the show will not change. And we went through a little thing there where we're kind of getting away from ourselves, but you know, we need to make sure that that we do what's necessary on the positive side of the road in order to number one, keep you listening. Number two, sow into your life a good word. Yeah, yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So glad and honored that you are joining us via the web as well as on the radio.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is a great opportunity that we've been given, and so when you're called to do something, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of great things happening in the city. You know, I've got some friends, man. They're hardcore Falcons fans, and I am too. And you know, we had a great experience. You know, we made it to the playoffs. You know, we made it to the Super Bowl. Very, very young team.
Right.
Which gives us hope. Man, we went almost the whole season with very minimal injury. You know, so next year you got to watch out for the Falcons.
Falcons.
All you all you teams out there, you better watch out, because we're coming back, and we'll come back with a vengeance. We're gonna be the Thunder. Next year, the Thunder.
Yeah, next year they'll really be saying, "Rise!"
Yeah. I got a lot of friends from the Northeast, and they're like, "Yeah, rise up, yeah, y'all rose up all right." We did. We learned something very valuable as a city.
Right.
That we can make it to the big show.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. You watch out.
And all we need to do now, Jay, is just bring that same energy and surround the city with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Matt Ryan, you are an awesome leader. Awesome leader. Man, you led. You did your thing this year. Don't let anybody tell you any different, because you are the man now.
As you all can see, Jay is the one. See and hear. I keep forgetting.
My man Matt.
Right.
Yes.
He's the one who watches the sports. I just hear about it. I don't watch the sports. I won't watch it because it gets me too jumpy.
It does?
Yes.
Wow.
So I'll just keep on Googling the score.
Because you like it in your subliminal, and you don't want to recognize it. That's all. You need some help.
I need
you know
help.
You like that. We're gonna make her a football fan next year.
I didn't say I don't like the Falcons. I just can't watch the game.
Okay.
Yeah. And then seeing them get hurt and pummeled and
And even though we went to the big show and we didn't win, it did a lot for our city in regards to morale. It did.
I think I heard they were still having parades and still welcoming the Falcons when they came home. And so that was,
They deserve a parade.
They played hard.
Man, what an awesome game. What an awesome game. But it is what it is, and it's a learning experience for the city as well as the team. And next year, y'all watch out. For all you folks that aren't Falcon fans, watch out.
Watch out.
Yeah, that's right.
So we want to talk about another community source that we have.
Okay.
The West Side Future Fund.
Yes. Wow. What an awesome event. They have it twice a month. And it is
open and free to everyone. Anybody.
Yeah. If you're a resident of West Side, if you own a business on the West Side, you're welcome. And it's this awesome networking event.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. You find out so much about what else is going on in the city.
Yeah.
And I thought some of the information we received last week was just amazing.
Yeah. So if you don't know what's going on,
especially the program they have for the youth, they're really helping. And then they had a young man who got on stage and told how the organization has helped him, and he is thriving and doing very well.
Yeah. It was great.
In only a few months, actually.
Yeah. And he came through the Urban League.
Right.
And so he a youth with what mainstream society would call wayward youth, going nowhere, product of the environment.
Right.
But that's not the case. that's the case when people speak that, sow that into your life, those words in your life. But he just made up his mind, and with the help of mentors,
that's right.
He went ahead and got on a program where he was on a construction site. He got certified in safety. He got certified in proficiencies of being a craftsman, and he's due to graduate. So he already graduated, didn't he? He's due to graduate.
Due to graduate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing awesome.
Doing
I
great.
I was so impressed by that because tell me what you're doing, show me what you're doing means so much more.
Right. Yeah. You can't just say, boy, you need to do better.
Right.
You can't do that. You have to show a man how to do better.
Because even in the what we call the good book, it says to train up a child in the way he should go. And so many of us as single parents, we don't have all the answers or know what to do. And so it just, but once you find out that there are programs like this that really help in the community, then you can connect. And that's what networking is all about. And so our show is definitely going to be networking with so many others. And so, just have some really tangible information.
Yeah, and so, let's start speaking life to our children. Let's do that right away. And if you're grown and you have I'm not grown. If you're older and you have grown children, it's never too late to speak life into your children.
No, it sure is.
He might be 26, still living at home. He might not have a job, but if you change the way you're interacting with him, then he'll change.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Boy, you need to get a job. Maybe you need to help him. Maybe you need some help somewhere. Yeah.
I mean, help him out. He's too old. I got my own problems. Well, I feel like as a parent, you're mandated to make sure that they go in the right direction.
Right.
And
absolutely.
once you see that they aren't, then okay, what is it that I can do? That's another part of giving of yourself.
Right.
What can I do to help?
Right. Absolutely. So let's help.
Yes.
Especially within the walls of our own home.
Exactly.
Help. If we can change a home at a time, a family at a time, then we can potentially change our community, and the community can change the city.
That's right.
So let's just do that. It's time for a break, huh?
Yes, it is.
In case you're just tuning in, you're listening and watching
the Kelissa in the Morning Show.
So it's time for a break. That's what we're going to do. So we'll be right back. Yeah. So we need all of you to come out on Saturday.
That's right.
To the Fountain of Hope, 10 to 2. We're going to have an awesome time. It's going to be festivity, games for the kids, fun. We're going to be giving out Coach food right here.
All kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get a list. And
We'll get a
Thursday,
list.
make sure you tune in, and we'll definitely let you all know.
Yeah.
And so you can pass the information along.
Absolutely. And if you want to be on the radio, if you're in the community and you want to come and support the Fountain of Hope and what they do, or you want to just tell how good the Fountain of Hope has been in your life.
Right.
Even as a vendor or as a client, or come on out. We'll give you a chance to tell the listener audience and the viewing audience how good God has been to you through the Fountain of Hope and everything that they offer.
That's right.
Yeah, it's been awesome here. We've been here how long?
Oh gosh, is it almost 8 weeks?
And we've seen some things.
Wow.
The level that they go to help people is amazing.
That's right.
And another organization that does the same thing is Restore Life.
Restore Life is really doing an awesome job over there. Yeah. And more people need to know about Restore Life.
Yeah.
And what they're doing.
Yeah. Restore Life is an awesome place. Cynthia Ellison over there working hand in hand with Danny Iverson. And they even, man, there was an instance week before last, I think, where a lady just showed up at the outside of the church and needed help, and they put this lady in their car, took them to a collaborative partner that could help her, and we were just listening, going, "Wow, I've never heard of it." Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's just not the norm.
Right, it's not the norm. And so, yeah, the West Side is really coming up. There are people that are coming to the West Side that genuinely love people.
Right.
And so, and it's showing.
And I think, it's so needed, not just in the, I don't want to say the churches, but, if we can't do it inside the walls of our traditional churches, then it's time to do something different.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so, we're so excited to be a part of the development here in the West Side.
Yeah. And so happy to have this talk show.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We're having a great time.
You have to You know, I also want to make sure that I mention the message that if you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand.
Absolutely.
It's so true. I mean, there's no coincidence that we're sitting here with our own talk show.
Absolutely.
I actually.
Yeah, that's right. And welcome back.
Welcome back to Kelissa in the Morning Show.
In case you're just tuning in, that's right. You're listening to the Kelissa in the Morning Show.
Great first episode, right?
Yeah.
We'll hey, it's gonna get better.
And with the help of our engineer there at Love 860 Skywalker.
That's right.
Man, you know, we're gonna look at this and we're gonna listen to this when we finish, and we're gonna say, that was okay. Because the information is so good.
Yes, it is. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
And so as we go with the help of Skywalker, you know, it's just going to get better and better and better and better. And so, wow. Yes, that is okay. Are you effervescent today? You are. You're happy. Anyway,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sky. Okay, so we're going to switch gears for a second.
Okay.
And we have a brother that we lost.
Yes. He was on our show a couple months ago.
Dr. Anthony Alexander.
Yeah, and I found out yesterday. I grew up with him, actually. And I found out yesterday and was
floored.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
such a vibrant fella,
working so hard.
Yeah. Helping the youth.
Our young men.
Glucose.
Yes.
Yeah, so he'll be sorely missed. We love you, Anthony. We know that you're listening and watching. And I was wondering why you didn't call me, man. You know, I wish I'd have had a chance to talk with you.
Sometimes you never know what someone else is going through, and you figure. But, you know, he was a hard worker, and every time I talked to him, he was busy working on something.
Yeah, helping a teen or doing something with his law.
Going in court, helping the youth who didn't have the funds to hire an attorney.
Yeah, and represent themselves. So he was a champion of change. Yeah.
And you know what I feel good about is I remember his laugh. I remember all the good things about him, and that he, while his time was here, which kind of brings back to reality. That why make sure that your time spent here is doing something to help make change.
And love on the people that are in your life, because just like Dr. Alexander, tomorrow's not promised for any of us, and so we got to make sure that we love on our family, and so the worst kind of stories are, we had an argument, that was the last time I talked to you. We don't want to have to go through that. We want to put ourselves through that kind of stuff.
Right.
Love on your people while they're here. And then, when they're not, then you'll have fond memories.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Dr. Alexander, rest in peace.
Jamie.
Dr. Jamie.
Yeah.
Anthony Alexander, Jamie.
Yeah. Wow, what an awesome
We'll miss you.
Yeah, miss you already. All right, so we've got a lot of people that we want to see come out to the once a month church here.
Yes, we do.
We do. And so we're looking for you. Now, you that I've called, I want to see you now.
Return those calls.
So we're going to be there live remote. We're going to actually set up outside so the whole community can hear, and we're going to pump it as loud as we can. And so we're going to be talking to a lot of people.
That's right.
So when you get here at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
When you get here at 8.
We'll welcome you here.
That's a subliminal message when you get here at 8. Come right over to the table.
Right.
Yeah. Come over to the table, and we will allow you to tell us what you do for the community, and what the community has done for you, what Fountain of Hope has done for you. And so we're looking really, really forward to that. Yeah. That's great. Right. And so we're going to invite Skywalker too. He doesn't know it yet, but he knows it now. And so Sky, it's Saturday, and I know you're a guy that likes the outdoors. So this will be outdoors.
Right.
so come on through, brother.
Yeah. Does he play an instrument?
He sings.
He sings? Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And so Sky, there might be a spot for you on the praise truck. I'm just saying. So anyway, just a little toot for you.
Right.
So again, we want to thank Danny Iverson with Restore Life. We want to thank Cynthia Ellison.
Yes.
With Restore Life. I want to thank, of course, Pastor Martin Portraz.
Right.
Drew Williams. Drew, that's my name right there.
Yeah.
And for these are the champions of change that you can come to the Fountain of Hope and see. And they're boots on the ground. And next generation outreach and next generation youth.
Right.
Yeah.
Headed by Larry Corcoran.
Bishop Larry Corcoran.
Yes.
So awesome people.
All work together collaboratively, affording us this opportunity to have our own platform, and we are so grateful.
Yeah. Bishop Larry, as a matter of fact, he went ahead and donated us a space that was his own personal space, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So
that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and giving.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, to see the vision and, you know, for others who just say, I believe in what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we're going to support you.
Yeah, and they put his hands to it and said, "Oh no, I believe in what you're doing, and I'm going to show you by doing this."
Right.
So it's been
it's amazing. I mean, you just never know who you're attracting to your life.
Right.
And on our way to wherever
God
we're
has
going
us
to end
to go.
up, God has us to go.
Yeah.
You know, it just has to manifest itself into your life.
But you got to believe. You have to believe. And
it's so key.
The road has not been paved for us, has it?
No, it has not.
It's been a long winding road. I can't sing, but long winding road. It's been bumpy, but man, that's when it's time to employ your faith. You know.
That's right.
If we give up on what we believe, then you'll never have what you believe.
You won't.
Yeah.
That's just not how it works. It's not how life works.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at all the greats, Edison, he 1,000 times he tried.
Yeah.
And then he got it.
Yeah.
But if he would have quit on the 999th time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look at the world now.
We'd never have.
All over the place.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
So you just have to be. And he didn't see. He just figured it out. And then some people are saying, you know, he failed because it took him 1,000 times, and he said no. It took me 1,000. It took me 1,000 failures to. It was 1,000 steps to it. That's what he said. Yeah.
To success, and most of them will be failures. That's what I've realized in my life. Man, you know, I've looked back and said, "Wow, we've had a lot of failures." However, you know, those are learning opportunities.
That's right, because you can always look back and take from what we call our failures.
Right. Yeah.
They were teachable moments in our life.
That's putting it gently.
Right.
Teachable moments. Yeah, man. Yeah. But wow, when that thing when it finally sticks, you have something.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So.
And then you can look back and say, oh, okay, I'm glad that happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or now I get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So anyone who's listening, viewing this episode, just be encouraged.
Yeah.
And know that there's a purpose that you're here. The reason why you're here. And so search for that. What is your purpose? You know, I heard Steve Harvey say one time.
Yeah, absolutely.
That the greatest two moments in your life is when you were born and the day you realize
why you were born.
Yeah. And then you can move on with why you're here.
Right.
And fulfill your purpose. And it's always giving and rewarding to help. You know.
You got to be looking for that reason too.
You do have to be, but some people don't know they can look for that reason.
Right. Yeah. They think it's just going to pop out.
Level of awareness, but that's just because what society or the environment has told them. You know, the person that's living under a bridge doesn't want to live under the bridge.
Right.
He needs his awareness to be raised to know that he can make a change or do something different.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, and so you know, and like I said again, I'm saying again. As a focal point of my show is to raise people's awareness so that they can change their lives, get themselves out of bondage. Because we have the power to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We do. We have all the power.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So it's amazing. So it's not been easy. It's going to be hard. Don't give up. You know, all things are working towards your end. The Bible says all things work for the good of those who love God and are called according to His purpose.
That's right.
So we got to know that when things don't go right, there's a reason it doesn't go right. Man, why didn't I get that money? Or why didn't I get that car? Well, maybe it wasn't time for you to get it, or maybe it was going to cause your destruction, or maybe it was going to put you in a bind to where you couldn't fulfill the next step in your direction. You never know. You never know. So that's why it says count it. Be happy when things don't go your way, but work towards that anyway. Now she's got an opposing view, so
yeah, always do.
Yeah, because I can see the look on her face. I'm like, I don't know.
See, and that's why I like this show. He may say something, I'm like, I'm sorry.
I don't agree with that. Okay, go ahead. What do you think?
Well, no, you said that maybe he doesn't want you to get the car because, but you haven't attracted that into your life.
Okay. Okay.
And so it's not putting it all on God.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking responsibility
okay.
for what is it that I'm not doing.
Okay.
You know, or what energy am I attracting into my life that's not allowing me to do this?
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So changing your mind about a thing to make it happen.
It all happens right in this nugget of ours.
In that nugget right there.
That we were told was a nugget, right? So yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I feel that. I feel it.
And I'm like, no,
no, it's okay.
Yeah, you know, I do that whole law of attraction affirmation stuff.
I know you do.
Hey,
yeah.
You can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
So am I not practicing more seeing in my mind, or just, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I feel it.
I mean, I believe it. My book, when I decided I wanted to do it, I created it.
Yeah.
God allowed me the creative ability to do it.
Okay.
I created a workbook over a weekend. I promise.
You lie. Stop playing.
No, I'm not
okay.
It's only 7 chapters, so.
Well, that's enough.
Yeah.
You know.
So, but still, I was like, wow, okay. And then the other one, when I decided I wanted to do it, the autobiography, I had been talking about it for like 5 to 7 years, and I did it in 3 months.
Wow. So when are you going to start teaching people how to do your workbook, how to write a book?
When? When can we get a group? Anyone who wants to learn how to write a book?
Yeah, give us a call here at the Kelissa.
Give us a call, that's right.
The morning show.
734-646-5513.
Yeah, let's set up some times. And man, by this time next year, you can have your own book out there.
No, by this time next month.
Okay.
Have your book out there.
Wow, see how
doesn't take long
behind the curve I am.
He said this time next year. No, this time next month.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna make it happen.
I'll be your first student.
Okay.
I started writing my book, but I just haven't gotten back to it.
Okay, let's put it together.
Okay.
Burn some midnight oil.
I'm gonna have to send it through somebody else.
A lot of times it's about putting it together. A ghostwriter.
I'll be a ghostwriter, man. So anyway, I don't want you to know all about anyway.
Oh my God! If you're gonna put it out there for me to read, I might as well.
I know, right? No, it's a great book.
Yeah, it is.
So stay tuned.
That's right.
It's coming. So yeah, so again, we want to thank the Founder of Hope.
We do.
For this opportunity.
So gracious.
Yeah.
To Pastor Mark Contreras.
Yeah.
And this, like we're saying again, you have to come out to this weekend celebration.
Have to come out, and you can see us live. We're going to stop you at the table. So we're going to stop everybody. So as you pass our table, you might want to make an arc and go around, because if you don't, we're going to pull you in. You can't miss the table. It's going to have our banner on it, the Kelissa in the Morning Show, and we're going to be doing
fun.
our thing.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be our first live remote.
Yeah.
At their
facility.
Yeah. Outside.
Yeah. Outside.
Exactly
so pray that it doesn't rain.
I don't.
No rain. No rain. It's going to be beautiful, and not windy, because we don't want any wind. But we want you to come out and get everything that we have, that Fountain of Hope has to offer.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So and one more thing, we have a fella here working named Thomas.
Oh.
Thomas is an awesome fella. Yeah, and he's head of all the marketing stuff around here, and we just want to give a special toot to Thomas. Hey Thomas, we love you, man. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we love you, guys. So
does really well.
Yeah, really well. So, again, Next Generation Youth Center and Next Generation Outreach want to say hey and thank you for the space.
That's right.
Yeah. Houses of Peace and Restore Life, headed by Pastor Danny Iverson. We love you, Pastor Danny. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, we love you. And and he's got some good news getting ready to happen. He's about to be Papa for the 7th time.
Yes.
Yeah.
7th time. Wow.
Yeah. So yes.
So look forward to hearing more about that.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Yeah, man. And so we were at the Grove Park celebration, and all the kids were there. Man, they were running around like little ants. Pew, 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 pew. And he's so patient with them, and his wife is so patient with them, and they're kids too. They're not sitting there with their hands folded, looking pious. They're jumping off of stuff and hanging on things and asking questions. And it was just amazing to see him interact with his children. And also we want to thank Step Above.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is a
new
gently used.
Yeah.
Furniture.
Yeah, where they have washers,
dryers,
sofas,
and chairs.
Yeah, Jane and Keith, our friends over there
right.
at Step Above, and so yeah, it's been a great ride. So how long has it been for us already? About
almost a year.
Almost a year.
Oh my goodness!
Thanks to you, the listener, and soon to be viewer.
Viewers.
We want to thank you, man, for keeping us on.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's right.
Tuning in, and we love you. Especially when you go to Facebook and you like us, and then you share, and then you like us, and then the people that you send it to like and share. We love that. Yeah. So we're gonna start shouting you out.
Makes us smile on the inside.
Yeah, we're all fuzzy on the inside.
Shout out all our sharers.
Yeah.
Sharers.
Thank you, sharers.
Right. Sharers.
Facebook sharers. And so we're gonna start our Facebook Live campaign starting today again.
Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna get back with the Facebook Live. We thank you for supporting Facebook Live. And